Well, hello. The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to be part of the Competitive Edge campaign. It's important that this valley have an active economic development organization, and the Boise Valley Economic Partnership is that organization. It's the Chamber's job to make sure Idaho remains a business-friendly state. Whether it's transportation options or keeping our tax rates competitive, that's our job. But we also need the help of experienced economic development professionals, and that's what BVEP's all about. Whether it's Sioux City, South Dakota, or Sacramento, California, there are cities out there in metro regions that are actively pursuing jobs and companies, and we need to be in that market and we need to be in that game. So we hope that you'll also join this effort, because it's all about creating jobs here in the Valley, and it's all about putting more rooftops here in the Boise Valley.
You know, over the last decade, the great firms that helped build this valley have all but disappeared. And the global recession, combined with that loss of jobs locally, has created the perfect storm in the Boise Valley. Our traditional jobs and natural resources and agriculture are disappearing, and we need jobs in electronics and alternative energy and healthcare. The Boise Valley Economic Partnership's initiative will help us find those jobs, help us grow those jobs, and help us advocate for those jobs.
We are raising the capital necessary to orchestrate a campaign which will have laser-like focus. We are focused on the story of a well-educated, hard-working community with a history of corporate and entrepreneurial success. We are building a footprint for success today and tomorrow. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, the competition is out there. If we don't act now to raise the money and execute on our plan, we're going to be left behind at a time where the opportunity is at our doorstep. What's it going to be, Idaho? We are not done yet.
So we target the industry, and we go out and target companies within that industry that look like they're having some type of change. And what I mean by change is that there is something happening within that company that would look like either capital investment is happening, there's a bankruptcy, there's a merger, there's a consolidation, but something that would tell you that there's real change happening in that company. Once we know that, we go out and profile the executives within that company, decide which one we're going to start calling. We set up an appointment to meet them in their headquarters in their city. And so it's all about relational marketing, getting to the person that we think is making the decision, then pointing out what assets we have in this valley that would make sense for them to move to the valley. And so it's all about relationships, it's all about accountable, measurable process to get to the decision maker so that we can bring them to the valley.
Over the past year and a half, in both my role as the chairman of the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce and of the chairman of the Boise Valley Economic Partnership, one of the key components that we've tried to stress throughout the valley has been that of collaboration. What we have seen over the past year and a half in the coming together of the economic development partners from both all the cities in the valley as well as through the state government has been nothing short of incredible. To see those groups work together today with the single purpose of bringing new business into the valley, and to see those groups work with existing businesses in the valley is absolutely incredible. And I commend all of you for being here and supporting the Boise Valley Economic Partnership. And I ask you to support our efforts as we move forward with that collaborative effort of expanding jobs in the Treasure Valley. And through that collaborative effort, I guarantee that we will have success in bringing jobs from not only the outside, but also expanding jobs within the marketplace.
At United Heritage, we support the Competitive Edge campaign. We think it's essential that every business and every governmental unit here in Treasure Valley be part of this campaign to support the future and the financial economic vitality of this valley. To us, it means jobs, it means business, and it means our future.
You really have one or two choices. One is get busy growing, or you can get busy dying.